Hey guys, today we're going to do a little bit of crappie fishing. Had a cold front come in a couple days ago. It's got down in the 30s the last couple nights. Last week we had some water temperature around 73 degrees, and this afternoon I'm showing about 68 degrees, so it's dropped off pretty good the last few days. Crappie fishing, you can catch these crappie during these cold fronts. Usually after the second day of it, the fish tend to get a lot more aggressive. I tend to like to fish the afternoon bite myself. It gives the water time to warm up during the day and the fish become more active. So we're gonna get after it and see if we can put a few in the boat for you. Simple today. Little number 2 wire hook, split shot, and we're gonna fish with some live minnows today. Oh, there's the first one. The fish was shallow, very shallow. I was reeling up when he hit. Well, we got the skunk out of the boat with that one. He wasn't quite a keeper, but it was a start. See if we can get another. There he is. Another fish. 2 casts in a row. Ain't very big, but fish are pretty shallow this evening. These crappie, they tend to recover from the cold front a little quicker than most of the other fish. Usually a couple days after the front moves in, I mean, they're back to biting pretty decent. I normally like to fish these sunny banks when these big cold fronts come in, but it's so much wind out there right now, it's hard to, I'm kind of having to pick and choose where I fish. So these first 3 spots have all been in the shade, but there's another fish. Another little guy, but go back and grow up, buddy. Kill my man. Boy, I love this. These crappie will still bite during the cold front when it first comes through. They'll just be a little bit slower. A lot of times you just have to let your bait sit there a little bit longer than normal. The way I'm working these baits, I'll let it sit 2 or 3 seconds and I'll raise it up another foot. I'm just working it up in the water column, looking for these fish. Today I'm having to slow down a little bit, let it sit there about 7 or 8 seconds. We've been out here about, I don't know, 40 minutes or so. I think we got 8 or 9 already, so it ain't too bad, considering we're fishing over in the shade and cold. Alright, so Braden called and found out I was out here fishing without him, so I'm headed to the dock to pick him up. He should be here in just a second. See if we can get him on a few fish this afternoon before we head in. And of course, Braden been on the boat all of 3 minutes and puts the biggest fish in the boat.
Yep.
You all about them big ones, ain't you?
Yep.
You don't mess around with them little ones. Hold him up here, let's see him. Pretty good crappie.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. You catch a big one, I catch a big one. Oh, Dad can catch them every once in a while. Measure him, I'm pretty sure he'll keep.
Oh, yes.
What you got there, boy?
That's a keeper.
That's a good one.
Yes. Won't measure him, but I think that is a keeper.
Hold him up.
Well, get him. Oh, I'll just do that. There he is.
Yep. Good one.
Yep. Let's put him back.
Something else I like to do during a cold front, I've got to where I do it pretty much all the time now, out of habit I guess, but when the bite's real light like this, instead of holding my rod up here like it's designed for, I hold mine way down here at the butt end of it. I don't know if anybody else does that or not, but it increases the sensitivity, and sometimes that can make a difference just feeling that bite out there, because it's a lot more sensitive holding it down here at the end. And hopefully a big bass or catfish ain't gonna snatch it out of my hand.
Ooh. Got one.
Not a big one. They all fun.
Yep.
Right.
Dang, that's a big bluegill.
Pretty good size one, ain't it?
Yeah. Dang, that's a big one.
Pretty good sized bluegill. Well, I think we're gonna call it a day on that fish right there. Go back to the house, get warm, and get something to eat. Hope y'all have enjoyed it, and